Conversations with RJ.
Hi, welcome again to Conversations with RJ, and my very special guest is Chef Ameer. He is master chef, motivator, and man of God. So I'm excited to have him, and we're going to be doing some cooking here.
Yeah.
But before we get started, we want to talk a little bit more about who he is, what keeps him up at night, what inspires him.
Yeah.
The way that I met him, it was in the community. He was feeding people. He was feeding the community. There was a Thanksgiving event here in Newark, New Jersey, where he fed everybody and connected with everybody. So I wanted to talk to him, see what he was about, and ask him to be on my show, and here he is. So, Chef Ameer, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started?
Absolutely. First of all, RJ, thank you so much for having me on the show. Really great platform. I totally love connecting with people whose visions I'm able to align with, and so the idea of inspiring and encouraging and enlightening meant a lot to me. And so it's an honor to be here. It's funny, I listened to you say master chef, motivator, and man of God, and I don't know which of the three I'm more of, right? Maybe man of God on better days, but it's an honor to be here. You kind of really hit it all. God has been really good to me. I've experienced life in the true essence of the fullness of joy, and what the scripture says, I've come so that you may not just have life, but have life more abundantly.
Amen.
And I've experienced abundance forced. We can talk maybe more about that.
Okay.
And I'm really in a season of my life where I am experiencing abundance freely.
Amen.
I like force it freely.
That's awesome.
God has just been really good, and it's an honor to be here. Not only will we enlighten and encourage, we're going to eat today.
Amen.
We're going to eat.
That's great. That's great.
Absolutely.
But tell us how you got started. I know you were a pastor first.
Yeah.
And then you were led to do other things.
Yeah.
You had other passions,
Totally.
got into culinary.
Totally.
So tell us a little bit about that so the audience actually would know a little background about you.
So interestingly, my family reminds me of when I was younger, the passion that I had for food. Specifically, my father brought me a hot dog cart when I was 11. And he said, I'm going to teach you how to be an entrepreneur. Okay. We owned a beauty salon on South 11th Street and Clinton Avenue in the city of Newark. And he purchased a hot dog cart for me. For me, it was big because I was like, I'm about to make some money. But for him, it was more of a lesson of entrepreneurship. And so first day out of the gate, we went to the best hot dog factory, which was literally right down the block. And we purchased hot dogs and hot dog buns. And, I was off and running. A little later that day, hot dogs sold out, chips were gone, soda was gone. And so I ran back into the beauty salon and I said to my dad, Dad, we sold out of everything. What do we need to do? And my father said, well, how much money do you have? And I was like, well, how much? I kind of clenched my pocket. How much money do I have?
Right.
And that was my first lesson in entrepreneurship. Wow. I had to take the money that I made and go and purchase more hot dogs and purchase more buns in order to keep the business afloat, in order to even think about making a profit. And then I used to make these booty burner wings.
Booty burner.
I was a kid. It was probably more of me wanting to just see people's insides be on fire. But I used to make these really, really hot buffalo wings that my stepfather reminded me of. A few weeks ago, he and I were together, and he said, man, you've been cooking for a long time, Ameer. Remember when you used to make the booty burner wings? And I was like, I totally forgot about the booty burner wings. So it was just a really great, savory, super, super, super hot wing that I would cook. And, like Super Bowl time would come. My family would ask me to make them. So really, really, really cool experience. The Lord called me at a very young age. I was 15 or 16, and I accepted the call. Specifically as it relates to ministry, I went to my grandfather, Bishop B.F. Jackson, who was alive then. He's gone on to be with the Lord since then. And I said, Bishop, I've been called to preach. And he looked at me. He had just come out of Sunday morning service. And he said, pray about it and be sure. Mm-hmm. And I was like, pray about it and be sure? Didn't I say God said I got a call on my life? But he understood. I understand now what he understood then. And that was, if God did not really call you, you'll lose your mind trying to fulfill a work that is not truly your life's purpose.
Wow.
And so many people struggle. For me, it's natural because he really called me. Not only did he just call me, but he chose me. And the Bible says that many are called, but few are chosen. And when you're chosen, it's a whole nother experience. So pursued my career in culinary. I pastored for a few years. I was very young. I had the responsibility of growing people while I was growing at the same time.
Wow.
You know, like I was raising people while I was growing up, and it was a very interesting space. But God got me through it. Yesterday, it's interesting. I talked about we do a Facebook Live every day at 12 noon, and yesterday I told them that when a manufacturer creates a car, every now and again the car gets called back in for recall.
Right.
Not because it's not a good car, not because the car should not be driven, not because it's not a safe car,
Right.
But sometimes the manufacturer may have overlooked something, or a glitch that they didn't anticipate has now happened. And so I went in for recall. In the middle of pastoring, I was on the recall list. And God worked on some stuff in me and through me, and just really perfected some things in me. And so the me that you see today, my success as a chef, and my success in culinary, and my success in ministry, is the second leg of my life. And I told the people yesterday that the recall isn't because you're broken, it's to make sure that you're perfectly fixed.
Wow.
So that the second half is better.
Awesome.
Yeah, so.
I really like that recall. Now you also have a book.
Yes, Farm to Soul is on the way.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so
it's an inspirational book.
It is. Interestingly, the Man of God piece kind of jumped into the Master Chef piece when I was creating the cookbook, and I felt inspired to inspire people through the cookbook. I know that there are a lot of people, because of my resume in culinary, and because of some of the people that I've been blessed to work with, because of my success as an entrepreneur, they're drawn to me. And I made a promise to God that, God, I'll use my notoriety and my success for your glory. Right. So I kind of like slipped Jesus in the book on them, and the world is like, hallelujah, Lord, we think, wait, I just came here to learn how to make pork chops, and I done got saved and sanctified. So the Farm to Soul is just, we added a little flavor to the farm to table concept. Okay. We maintained that southern aspect, of eating and cooking.
So let me stop you there.
Sure.
So is there a difference between farm and just store-bought food that you are, displaying in your book?
Yeah, certainly. So the farm concept is just getting back to the roots of how we used to eat. The food that we got came from the ground. It was natural. It was naturally cultivated. And, we ate better. We lived longer, right? We didn't have cancer, and we weren't suffering from diabetes and, a lot of the stuff that we struggle with today, because we ate whole foods, So the farm concept is just about getting back to whole foods, right? Okay. You can do corn in the can, which is some processed, fermented stuff, or you can grab an entire stalk of corn and cut the corn right off the stem,
But it's still keeping its soul.
Now the soul is just a flavor piece.
Okay.
We ain't giving up the flavor. I can't live without the flavor. I got too much flavor to live without the flavor. That's just my perspective.
Because it has to taste like something.
No question. Which we'll see today.
Okay, great. Like probably the last part of your book. Who are some of the celebrities? Because you're a celebrity chef.
Totally, yeah. So
let's talk about some of the celebrities that you cooked for and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So I was blessed. I did a stint with Beyonce for a while. Wow. Truly monumental moment in my career. Okay. Of course, if you work with Beyonce, you work with Jay-Z and, that whole camp. And so that was great. Queen Latifah, Pharrell Williams, Will Smith while in L.A. The list just goes on. I'm forgetting somebody, and I can't even. James Fortune. Okay. I'm like forgetting people. Okay. But we've been blessed to work with some great people. The New York Giants. The list goes on and on and on. Right. Awesome.
Totally. And you're gonna be, you're gonna showing RJ Ralph Johnson.
Yes.
How to do some of this stuff as well.
We'll now add RJ to the list of major celebrity cook for. You're on your way.
Awesome. I'm really excited about this.
Totally.
So what are we going to cook today?
So today on our menu, we're doing a lobster shrimp and grit. Okay. And then we're doing a brioche stuffed strawberry walnut French toast. Okay. Really fun. I figured because we're here in the morning, that brunch was fitting, and no better way to celebrate the auspicious occasion of brunch than to have some really good brunch eat. So we'll kind of work our way through this, and we'll have some fun with it. Okay. We've got some rock lobster tails. Wow. We've Got some fresh shrimp there. We'll kind of break those guys down.
Okay.
We've got some yellow corn grits that we'll get into our pot of water that we've kind of got working here, going. And, we're going to have some fun. The best part is we're going to eat it after.
That's the best part, right? Okay, I'm excited. So,
Totally.
So how do we get started?
All right, so the first thing that we'll do is, this is one of the biggest issues that people have when they're learning how to cook, right?
Okay.
And there's a French culinary term called mise en place.
Mise en place.
Yes. And so mise en place, a French word, it means to have everything together in one place.
Okay.
So you'll notice that as we're preparing to cook, everything is right here,
Right.
you know. And you don't want to get to a place where you go to cook something and the broccoli's still in the bag from Whole Foods and the chicken's still in the pack, and you put the pasta on before you even rinse off the chicken, and it's just like, you get frustrated before you even get a chance to make the food. So the thing that's going to take the longest to cook is going to be our grits.
Okay.
So we're going to get our grits going. While our grits are coming to a really nice boil, we'll start working on our French toast.
Okay.
We'll get our lobster and our shrimp together, and we'll make a little magic here.
Okay.
All right. So we got some yellow corn grits. I particularly like a yellow corn grit just because it hasn't been processed.
Okay.
So the white grits that you see, from the Quaker Oats or whatever, just have been processed. But a grit is just a grind of corn.
Talking about the guys that you're mentoring as far as your culinary skills.
Yeah.
Now, who do you mentor?
So I work with one of the local schools in the city of North. We have a culinary program.
Okay.
So one of the multiple facets that I do is a grade level program, so elementary school, middle school, high school, and it's called Cook, Learn, Grow.
Okay. Cook, Learn,
Yep.
Grow.
So a few of my clients, from the New York Giants work in conjunction with me.
Okay.
And so there are times where they come with me into the school and we teach the kids. So really, really, really dope, dope experience for the young people. All right, so we got our butter to a nice simmer here.
Nice.
And you're just going to grab a piece of that French toast. Remember I said you're the chef today.
Okay.
And let's just drop it in that dredge,
You're going
right?
to drop it in there, right?
And let's just roll it around.
Roll it around.
Really nice. We want to let that bread soak that up.
Okay, so you're going to roll it around a couple times?
Yep, so we're going to just roll it around real nice.
Nice.
And then from there, we're going right into our saute pan with our butter.
Okay.
Let that excess egg just drip off a little bit and drop it right in there.
It's in there.
Boom. And this is step one of the making of like the world's greatest French toast.
Wow.
Okay. Sit this here for a moment while we let that work. Let's grab one of those plates because we need a plate to put our French toast on. Once we're done, just a flat one, I'm sorry. This is for our grits. I know you're ready for the grit now, but we ain't ready yet.
Alrighty.
Okay. So we'll set our French toast right there.
Okay. Are we done with the butter?
We can just put it over to the side for a moment.
All right.
Right, and we're just going to take our French toast. Look at that. That's a miracle waiting to happen. Okay, and we're just going to let that work really nice.
Right.
Let's get our next slice going.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Just work it in that dredge real good. I'll set that down for you.
We'll work it in.
Turn down our heat. Butter burns very fast because it is a very thin fat. But this is like amazing French toast. Look at that. That's beautiful. Stuffed French toast.
Right.
How do you stuff French toast? With mascarpone cheese. And mascarpone cheese is a blend of cream cheese and butter.
Okay.
This is going to change your life, I promise. I promise.
And my life does.
I had one goal in mind when you asked me to be on the show, and that was to change your life.
Yes.
We're going to do it.
And I hope it's going to change your life too. This is incredible.
All right. So we got one piece here.
Okay.
We'll just transfer that to that bowl. Let's drop our next piece in there.
Okay. So.
Because our butter's nice and hot. Bam.
Yeah.
Okay. Bam. Now, while we got that going, let's get some of our strawberries here.
Okay.
And we'll put that French toast to the side for our viewers. Because we're going to share this with somebody. Right? And we just want to cut up a few of our strawberries here. Because we're going to make us a nice...
See how fast he does that? Wow.
Nice caramelization. I've been doing this for a while. And, just the level of professionalism and, quality, that my clients look for. I got to be able to convey that in every single experience. All right. So we got our French toast going there.
That smells so good.
We got one piece here. Pull this down to the side.
Okay.
Now, this is how you stuff. Somebody said, how do you stuff French toast? I'm so glad you asked. You throw some mascarpone cheese right in the center of it.
Mascarpone cheese.
Okay. You see that? Oh my God, look at this. I'm telling you, I wanted to change your life today. That was the goal.
Change
is coming over me. Okay. Now we're just going to lay that right there. And in this same pan, right, we got some walnuts.
So that's how you're gonna caramelize?
So we get ready to caramelize. Right?
Okay.
We got walnuts going, right? We're gonna drop some sugar in there.
What?
Okay. Let's grab some of our agave here.
Agave.
Right? We'll get that guy open because we did that in advance. We're gonna pour that agave in there.
Okay.
And as you see, that's just caramelizing real nice.
Right.
So caramelize means to reduce something or to turn it into like a liquid sugar form.
Right.
And as you can see, that's happening. We're gonna drop a
that's
little
the
bit.
preacher in him.
Right. We're gonna drop a little water in there just to give us a nice stretch, if you will.
Okay.
Okay. And this is just gonna make like the world's greatest glaze. You see that? Oh my God.
Yes.
Jesus, heaven is looking.
That smells awesome, man.
We're about to have some fun. Let me get you a fork. Because
What?
this is going to be life
Changing.
changing. We'll drop some of our strawberries right up there.
Yes.
Okay. And that's it.
What? Done.
Stuffed French toast, sir.
Stuffed. Should I eat this in front of her? This is the truth. This is dope.
Let me check on our grid over here really quickly.
How am I supposed to cut into this? Or
Man, you just
should I
get
wait?
in it. Now, let's have some fun.
Okay.
With this lobster, shrimp, and grit.
Look at this.
All right. So let's get some fire going on this guy. We're going to get us a little olive oil in that pan.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's bring our butter back.
Okay.
Because butter just makes everything better. Now, if you're on a diet, you can hold off on the butter.
Yes.
But if you're not, eat all the butter you want.
Today.
Not today, right? Okay. So our grit is looking wonderful over here.
Wow.
Now, here's the secret to the lobster tail. You don't want to pull it out of the tail, right? So we just grab the end of the shell, right? And we just cut through that.
Wow.
And then we
Nice.
just pull that guy open.
Wow.
Okay, so we got her there. And then our shrimp, we're just going to devein them really quickly. Okay,
Okay.
just to clean them out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice here. Okay. And I like to do this stuff all live
Right.
and on the screen so that people are able to see. That's
This looks
magic.
very easy.
Do I make it look easy?
You make it look real easy.
Man, forgive me. You know.
In this part.
And it really is very easy. I'm just gonna rest my hand really quick. It really is easy. A lot of times we overcomplicate stuff, if that makes sense, and just make it a little more complicated.
So you cut the lobster, you cut the shrimp.
Yep, we cut our
You
lobster.
took the veins out of the shrimp.
Deveined our shrimp. Remember, we had our grit going some time
Right.
ago, right?
You got the butter going and it's
We're gonna sprinkle a little pink Himalayan salt on our lobster and our shrimp.
Himalayan.
Okay, location seasoning. So I also have a signature line of seasonings
Right.
that will be launching at the top of April.
Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna take our lobster tail and just drop it right in there. Drop our shrimp right in there.
Wow.
Okay, and we're just gonna let those babies sear.
Wow.
You'll know that your lobster and your shrimp are cooked. Notice that they'll start to take on a very bright orange hue.
Yes, I see that. I see that.
Okay.
So you just have to add butter.
Yep. So we did olive oil, and then we
Okay.
also put a little bit of butter in there,
Okay.
right? And that's just our lobster tail.
And we're cooking this on medium heat.
Again, medium heat, nice light simmer. We're not trying to overdo it.
Right.
You know, and you see how your lobster
Yeah.
tail will start to turn a very nice bright orange color.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
So we'll grab us a ladle for our grits.
Wow. I got them doing something.
Right. And you can just, this, we're going to add a little heavy cream so that we build a cream sauce.
Okay.
Right? So right into the same pan, our heavy cream goes. And that's just going to reduce really nice. Okay?
Nice.
Sprinkle a little bit of our Cajun seasoning in there. Okay? Get a little bit of our alkaline water going.
Alkaline water.
Our grits can go off now because they're ready to go. Okay?
Awesome.
Let me just flip these guys one more time. Make sure our shrimp are nice. All right, lobster tail's looking good. I mean, lobster, shrimp, and grits. This is a whole nother level.
You don't know.
Right, we just got the lobster going.
Wow, this looks really good.
Just wait until you taste it. You know, a lot of times you go places and the food looks incredible,
But when you taste it,
and you be like, I could have did without it. Just another sprinkle of a little pink Himalayan sea salt.
you know, when your book is coming out, where we can find it.
Yes, so certainly they can go to the website,
Okay. Okay.
Natson.com. Everything is there, all of our products, and of course the cookbook is there. Right now the cookbook is free,
Really?
and so all they have
Free.
to do is pay for the shipping and handling, and everyone that orders the cookbook will get a copy of the book for free.
Okay.
It's just something that I wanted to do to inspire and
So
encourage
we'll
people.
just, at the end of the show, you'll have his website and how you can contact Ameer
Awesome.
and his book. So at the end of the show, you'll have the websites and everything, and how you can get your own free copy
Yes.
of Celebrity Chef.
Farm to Soul, you got it.
All right.
All right, so let's plate this baby. We want to let them see this magic real quick.
Wow.
Let's add a little more cream to that so we get a very nice, rich roux going there. And then now here's the secret. Okay, you want to take a little bit of that gravy, right? Put it in the bottom of that bowl.
Right.
All right, now we're going to add our grit to it.
You think, what? This is good eating. Can't wait.
That yellow corn grit, you talk about magic.
This looks awesome.
Just hold that there for a second. You got that rich gravy.
You get a picture of this, Lewis? Oh, this is great. So you have a restaurant here in Newark as well, right?
We do. So the main way that people are able to get to us is through our meal prep company,
Okay.
which is called Fresh Chef Meal Prep. And so we're on Instagram. We've got our
So
website.
that's Fresh
Chef.
Chef Meal Prepping.
Correct.
Okay,
No,
got it.
no ing, just prep. PREP. And so the same quality and level of food that we've prepared today is available through our meal prep company. So
So you prep meals like this for the Giants and
for the Giants, just regular everyday people.
wow. So regular everyday people can experience the same type of treatment that our celebrities get.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Just great quality. I love to serve. Grab us a little bit of these chives over here.
See, I don't even want to eat. I just want to. We got to take a picture of this thing.
Right.
Wow.
Drop a few chives on there, and I think we can make our way from there.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Look at this.
So we've got our lobster, shrimp, and grit,
Lobster, shrimp, and grits. Oh my.
mascarpone stuffed French toast.
See this.
I think we can make our way.
We can make our way. Wow.
Wonderful.
Well, I thank you so very much
Absolutely.
for your time,
Thank you so much for having me.
for your dedication to the community,
Yes, sir.
and just teaching our kids.
Yes, sir.
It's been a delight to have you on the show.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do this again,
Totally. Soon.
but I'm going to enjoy this grits, lobster, and shrimp
Yes, sir.
with the stuffed French toast
Yes,
with
sir.
strawberries. Oh, this is awesome. So guys, thank you for joining us again. Stay tuned for our next show. But, we had an awesome time here. Don't forget to tag someone as far as the show is concerned. Also to share the show with others. Okay? Have a great day.
Conversations with RJ.